were no signs. It came without warning. Came to us all. The desperate few struggled to survive. 'Perhaps we had a chance for peace. But desperation and trust are seldom allies. So began a millennium of conflict. A 1,000 years of war. The greatest warriors the world has ever known. The reason they fight, lost to the ages. And yet, here they still stand, searching for a sign of peace. I will show them. I am Apollyon. Bring war.
The world fears us. We are the favored of the gods. We plunder new lands. We raid and we grow strong. We live for battle, ready to die in glory.
Cast away from our land, we are rebuilding. Our hearts are strong, our devotion absolute, and our skill is beyond question. We will be remembered.
We are the guardians of our people. We stand strong against all invaders. Duty is our shield, order our weapon. When we defend the weak, we are immortal.
Relax, my beloved, don't worry for me. Don't shed a tear for me, always be near for me. You know these walls, they may fall down. Their heights high and you're the man I need to.
Sometimes, a Viking is born who carries the spark of gods. Raiders, we call them. It is a name that can summon armies. Ruthless, fearless, made for battle. The Dane axe was the mightiest weapon of our ancestors. They wield it without mercy. The moment of a Viking's death is chosen by fate. So what use have they of armor? Or of fear?
The Wardens. Members of an ancient order. Fallen into dust. Sworn to defend the weak. Masters of the longsword. Their origins lost to history. Still, they fight for what is right. Driven by duty. Devoted to their people. But only a few may join their order.
Every army needs warriors whose specialty is victory. Kensei, sword saints, the guardians of our people. Every great ruler since the fall has trained as a sword saint. Every one. And they are formidable. The Nodachi was long thought to be too large for use in real war. They proved them wrong. Their armor is the strongest of our people. As is their will.
This game is about the sort of love of combat and the love of martial combat in particular. I have always believed, I have this deep belief actually, that combat is an art form. Are you a knight? Are you a Viking? Are you a samurai? And let you discover what your inner warrior is like, because that's the whole purpose. When a person picks up a weapon, right, they become a warrior, right? So we want to create that experience in a video game context. When I say knight, Viking, or samurai, I'm not asking you what your favorite is. I'm asking you what you value. People who answer samurai tend to value skill, mastery, honor, right? People who value Vikings tend to value freedom and expression and enthusiasm and celebration, right? And people who choose knights tend to value culture and defense and sort of nobility and like the sort of codes, that sort of stuff, right? So it really is this statement about what do you believe in, right? Which is just incredibly powerful. So that's the basis of the whole thing.
Hello everyone, I'm Emil aka Space Elephant, one of your community developers in the For Honor team. Today we want to give you a behind the scenes look at the creation of our announcement trailer. Creating something this impressive requires a lot of time but also a lot of talent in multiple fields. Let's meet the people behind it.
When we started to work on the announcement trailer, we started with the game. What's the game about? The danger of a believable battle amongst warriors. That's what's the basis of the trailer. And it's also the basis of the game. The originality of the trailer comes with the complexity of it. Having a single long take actually makes it very difficult to accomplish. It's a real immersion on the battlefield. It's an adrenaline rush we wanted to provide. We wanted the viewers to feel immersed in our universe. We wanted the viewers, after seeing it, to be like, okay, give me a sword. I want to fight now.
When we were looking for a director and for a crew to make this piece, we had this really good luck of encountering Platij, specifically our director, Tomek. We were sitting at a table and his eyes lit up and he said, wait. What if we just made this piece really pure? What if we just focused on the purity of the warrior, push everything else aside? And he started talking and 20 minutes later, I'm like, this is my guy. I want the trailer that is in this guy's head. It's been awesome. It's one of the easiest creative collaborations I think I've ever had, so I couldn't be happier at this point. We'll see if it holds.
The general concept, the base concept, is return to the basics. It's showing the fight as something primal, something which is in our veins, in our lives, in our blood. And we've got all this beautiful technology which is behind the games, and we are trying to bring this emotion from under our skins, from inside, and have some fun with these primal emotions, because yeah, war is bad and fighting sometimes is bad, but it helps you actually discover yourself. It's not about beating someone, it's actually about fighting with someone. It's not about story, it's not about great characters, it's about primal feeling of being a fighter. And I hope that this trailer will cover that.
As a stunt coordinator, I was blessed with a lot of talented people coming from different disciplines. So martial arts, MMA fighters, acrobats, cowboys. We had video references, we had weapon experts, we had martial arts guys, we had experts from all regions and all countries and everything. Even though we're looking for good fighters, we're basically building our own martial art or our own fighting technique, because we're fighting swords, we're fighting with katanas, but it's a very peculiar way, so very genuine to this game.
Starting from nothing, from a piece of paper, and 9 months later, sitting in a theater in Los Angeles and looking at the final piece, you're like, okay, that is wonderful. Thanks to a very good collaboration between the dev team and the film production.